Hey y'all, we're back. Thank y'all for joining. Pardon me for not being on camera, guys. This is a quick pop in. All right, we're just gonna brush through some topics and some updates that I just ran across. So let's jump in. Everything said in the video is alleged and in my opinion, and is used for fair use and entertainment. Thank you everyone for coming back. Let's jump on in. All right, so we got an update on Quad and King, honey. They are done. So you guys saw my thumbnail. They are done, and King has co-signed that breakup. All right, so after long speculation, King has confirmed that he left that situation regarding his former relationship with Quad Webb. You guys know Quad was doing all that crying, that ugly crying on the show, trying to get King to be down with her in this IVF situation. He was not down for it because he's having problems with his baby mama from his child that he already has. So he's not looking to get into another situation where his baby mama is already dragging his ass back and forth to child support court for his daughter that he already has. All right, so but he and Quad have not been doing pretty good, and I've been hearing rumors online circulating about King and Quad not being together anymore, and the rumors are finally true. So this person here says, shout out to No Chaser, said that I don't think that they're together anymore with the tear emoji. Another person said that's sad. Then another person says, I can confirm that I left the, King says at that person. So King, the boyfriend of ex-boyfriend of Quad, says, I can confirm that I left that situation. So he broke up with Quad and not Quad breaking up with him. So this person responded back to King by saying, got to do what's best for you. We only get one chance on this earth for all we know. All right. So as you guys can see here, that's the message. Where King says right here, this is King, K King 8410. That's him on Instagram, says, I can confirm that I left that situation. So he and Quad are no longer together. I don't know if she's going to find a donor to help her with this baby situation, or she's just going to bow out gracefully and just maybe adopt or something. I don't know, because she was having a lot of issues in getting pregnant by her, being able to carry the baby herself. So we'll see what happens. But in terms of she and King being together, that situation is done. So, all right, moving to the next topic. According to page 6, honey, Quad is out here. I guess since she's done with King, she's looking to engage in some other things. So Married to Medicine castmate Quad Webb wants to be on the show Traitors. Okay, let's get into it. Let's go. Shout out to page 6.
Do you know what I'm manifesting for you, Quad?
Come
Switching
on,
gears a little bit.
Baby. I'm speaking.
We gotta get you.
Sounds like some money is on the way.
Well, we have to get you on Traitors.
That's money. Yes,
we have to get you on Traitors. Like imagining the way you would cut someone up verbally at the round table. I cannot eat. Like that would just be insane.
Yes.
How do you feel about the potential physical challenges, like swimming through a lake and lighting a canoe on fire, whatever they do?
And bugs.
Yeah.
Well, I don't really mind bugs, honey. I just put a little bug repellent on. I have to do that often, walk around some people. You know what I mean? But I will say, like, those things never bother me. Here's the thing: as long as my wig is down, baby, we can swim, we can go. You know what I mean? Yeah, we just got to reinforce it like 3 or 4 times. We're good.
Do you watch?
Yeah, I do, and I think it's so great, and I think the mystery of it all is what captivates you. And how about that Candace?
Oh, she is amazing.
Yes.
She's doing such a good job.
Yes, I talked to her yesterday.
Oh, how's she doing?
She's doing great.
She's feeling a lot of love from the audience now.
She really should. And she's a phenomenal woman. She's very smart. She knows what she wants. And why is that a bad thing?
Exactly.
That's not
according
and
to
also,
us.
like, she's talented, pretty, and fun and successful. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's like, what is that? Sorry, she has it all.
She does.
Yes, right.
And she belongs back on Potomac.
She does. I
does.
really hope that they get that right for her. I mean, honestly, you can feel her presence not being there.
You really.
She was in a flashback on a recent episode of Potomac, and it just felt so good. I think she was just literally sipping a roadside margarita with Lindy. And she didn't say a word, and I was like, I need her back. Just like seeing her face, I had a visceral reaction.
Agreed.
Yeah.
But I would love Traitors. I do believe that it's going to film a little later in the year, so I might have a possibility because it won't be going on during the time that Married to Medicine is filming, because that's what happened in June. It was filming in June, but we were knee deep in our season.
Okay, so God really does want you to be on Traitors.
And I'm glad they're realizing what the people need, because we need all the Married to Medicine ladies, especially you, in Traitors.
There you go. Shout out to page 6. Quad is here, and she's put it out to the atmosphere that she wants to be on the show Traders. As you guys know, Candace from Real Housewives of Potomac, she is on there. Portia was on there. She got voted off like at the very beginning of the damn show. But so we'll see what happens if Andy decides to take Quad up on her offer. Let's get into this Drew Sidora news. Okay, we told you guys some good news for Drew Sidora the other day. She and her almost ex-husband Ralph are almost at the end of their divorce. They have another court date in April coming up. The judge has asked Drew and Ralph to sell their marital home and split the assets from that. And they also, Ralph was also asking for spousal support. And he also was trying to get some child support out of Drew, and the judge said no. So he's not getting any financial support from her. And he was saying, hey, being that her money has gotten, to be more than mine since she's on Housewives, he felt that he was entitled to some alimony, and the courts and the judge said no. So she will be able to go and walk away with what she has, and he will get half of the marital property once they sell that home. But in terms of their divorce, it's almost at the chopping block coming up this April. So we'll see what happens as we get updates for that. I'll give you that. But in the meantime, let's get into this. Shout out to No Chaser. Says that while promoting her latest movie Twin, Drew Sidora was asked about her and Portia's issues last season, which referred to as a bump in the road. Now, there are rumors that Drew Sidora has been seeing and or finagling with Dennis, which is Portia's baby daddy. So I don't know how that's going to work out for her if she's working for and being a spokesperson for Portia for her Go Naked hairline. But let's get into what she has to say here. So Drew talks working with Portia again and explains why she is able to block out drama and live in her truth. Let's go.
Because everybody was trying to come for you. And one of the things that came out of that was Portia trying to come at you about this hairline. But then I see this ad come out about wigs and things. And guess who's one of the faces? I'll be darned, Drew Sidora.
Yours truly, I mean, I had an amazing time working with Go Naked for so many years. And Portia and I really developed a real, true, genuine, friendship. So I was very saddened and disappointed in our bump in the road. But I can now call it a bump in the road because we have definitely gotten over it. She extended an apology on our reunion. And so anyone that knows me knows I am the epitome of a Chicago girl. Like, I am so real. I tell it like it is. Like, I don't hold back. I can definitely stand for myself, but I don't wake up on violence. I just really try to connect and just walk in my authentic self. So I never did anything wrong. So I didn't know I was catching all this smoke. But it was definitely, like the fan said, giving storyline, and she needed something to talk about. And I was kind of her punching bag with what she was dealing with personally. But again, not to beat a dead horse, she did apologize. We had a conversation. I think that's what's beautiful about our show, is that women are able to come together, have their differences, have their shade, have their tea, have their moments. But then at some point, some of us, I won't say all, but some of us can sit down and take accountability and get through these, challenging relationships and situations that we find ourselves in.
But how do you do it? Like, I've always asked to ask someone like you this. How do you live with all this drama's going around? Like, for me, I'd be staying up all night. I wouldn't be able to sleep, right? Because I'm just so anxious about what's going on. Can you kind of block it out, know that things are going to get resolved?
Well, not everything gets resolved. I can name a few that we have not had resolved. But I think over the years, because this was just my 5th season we finished filming. And my first season, yes, I was crying. I was up all night. I couldn't sleep. It was a lot to take in because I was a fish out of water. I came from scripted, and here I am in this world of reality that I'm not, really familiar with. But I can tell you, since I am still here and I've seen so many changes, on our cast. I don't know if I went away.
No, you're here. We're seeing.
Okay. I have seen a lot of changes with the cast. So I'm just grateful that I can say I've learned how to kind of block out the drama and just walk in my truth. And anyone that knows, when you live in your truth, you don't have to look over your shoulder. You don't have to have anxiety. You don't have to worry, because the truth always comes out. So even though I have literally had all the women against little old me, it's like somehow the truth always comes out.
Because everybody was trying to come for you. And one of the things that came out of that was Portia trying to come at you about this hairline. But then I see this ad come out about wigs and things. And guess who's one of the faces?
But Drew, you was lying a lot last season. I mean, we got to keep it 1,000. you did lie an awful lot last season. Like, even when you were talking about you were first cousins with Michael Jordan, and then you came back and said, oh, no, I was just joking. No, you were not. Because she said it like it was like all facts. And they were like, yeah, we're going to look it up. We're going to research it. And then she came back and said, no, I'm not cousins with Michael Jordan. Like, Drew, cut it, okay? She lied about quite a few things. She lied about some guy that she was supposed to see named Black. And then there were pictures and everything floating around. She lied about her relationship with the girl that she was dating. Y'all remember the girl that was a basketball player? She lied about that. And then the pictures surfaced where Drew was in the car with the girl laid back in the seat and they were all, booed up. I was like, what is this, Drew? Just, girl, stop all this damn lying. Drew is a cool chick if she could just stop lying so damn much, right? But anywho, y'all sound off. Let's get into this next clip with Karen. Y'all know Karen sat down and did an interview with Andy Cohen, y'all, where she admits that that she was shocked at how long she was actually sentenced when she had her DUI, her last DUI, where she had that horrible accident where she almost unalived herself. She said she was grateful that no one was hurt during that night. And she also said that she was unhappy during that time. So she left that night to get away from Ray that night, coincidentally, because maybe she and Ray were not, in a good space, but he did come to her rescue when she got into that accident, as a husband should. But let's get into it. Shout out to No Chaser. Let's go.
I wasn't happy here. Let's be very clear. Ray and I have been very honest about our marriage, and we were going through. We still were. And I was very unhappy. And the kids were gone, and the house was a tomb. And I just wanted to get away that night. I wanted to escape being unhappy. I was so unhappy. I'm just so grateful that night that I had the accident, that I didn't hit a person. And thank God, because I could have killed someone.
Yes.
And I'm so grateful that I did it. I'm grateful I'm here. And honestly, Andy, I don't drink and drive. This is something I just wouldn't do. So I had to be out of it to do it.
Well, you did it 4 times.
Yeah. What do you mean you don't drink and drive? Karen, you have 4 DUIs, love, so you do drink and drive. You do. It just so happened this time it was your worst DUI. The other times you just got pulled over because you was swerving and fishtailing in them streets out there in the Potomac streets and the police pulled your ass over. But this particular time you went barreling through a whole neighborhood and you you killed a tree. And about 4 squirrels that was trying to climb up that bitch. Like, really? So thank God you didn't hit nobody but 4 squirrels in a tree. And you damn near blew up your damn Maserati because it did catch on fire, right? But let's continue.
Well, let's talk about that.
Okay.
I drank in the past and drove.
Okay.
And I had a DUI.
4?
I had 2 DUIs, not 4.
Okay.
Let's be clear. There were 4 incidents involving alcohol.
Okay.
2 of them were not DUI.
Okay.
And the oldest one is 20 years old.
Yes.
No matter.
I want to go back to the day that you were sentenced.
Yeah.
Were you surprised by the severity?
I was shocked. I knew I was going to jail.
Okay.
I had made peace with that. But I thought maybe a month. No more than 3. But this was just one more step toward accepting my responsibility for what I did. I wasn't happy here. Let's be very clear. Ray and I have been very honest about our marriage, and we were going through. We still were. And I was very
So she was unhappy at home. I know she said too that she was still dealing with the death of her parents. She had just lost like parents back to back. So she was still dealing with the grieving part of that. Then she was dealing with the empty nesting from her kids growing up and being adults and moving out and doing their thing. And then she's dealing with not being happy at home with Ray. So, and probably public scrutiny from everything else. And then dealing with the girls on the show. It's a lot of pressure. And I'm not making an excuse for her being out here drinking because there is no excuse for doing that. If you're going to drink, you can get you a driver. Honey, there's Uber, there's Lyft. You could have called Ray. You could have called a trusted friend to come pick you up and then go pick your car up the next day. You do not get behind a wheel and get out there when you are a lush. Karen was very much so inebriated. Karen was beyond drunk that night. Like Karen was beyond. We've seen the video. Her speech was slurred. She was falling over. If it wasn't for Ray propping up on her while she was outside by that car, she probably would have fell over. She literally was like drunk. So Karen, thank God you didn't unalive nobody, including yourself, or hurt yourself, girl, because that's serious. So I'm happy that she's taking accountability, because before all of this, before she went to jail, Karen had this narc attitude, like, who are you to check me? And I'm not wrong for doing what I did. And even she snapped at the police officers and they were telling her, you were wrong. You were this, you were that. She was not taking no accountability. So this part of Karen, I like that you have had a chance to sit down for a while in jail, because sometimes it take that time. See, 1 month wouldn't have done what the months that you served would have done. 1 month wouldn't have done it for you, Karen, because you are a bona fide narc. And I like Karen, but I don't feel like a month would have done it. Okay, not even 3 months. I feel like you needed to sit, and the realization of you not running shit anymore literally sank in with you. And you said, oh my God, I literally got to get my shit together, because this ain't it. Like, I got to get myself together, because I don't want to be in this place. So do I think that this may have changed her in a way and made her kind of see things through a different lens? I really hope so, because don't nobody want to be cutting the news on and seeing Karen Hugerchild was unalived in a car accident from drinking and driving. Like, oh my God. So thank you, Karen, for sitting down and being transparent in your interview. Y'all know Andy is not going to let you sit up and lie and withhold no information. So I love it when you sit down with Andy, baby. He going to make you get that truth up out of there. Andy said, yeah, it was for you, for DUI. I was like, damn, Andy, he owned it, ain't he? So shout out to Andy. Amen. All right, let's get into this next topic. Jamal running around embarrassing people in his church. See, that's why that white pastor came to your church, to tell you to repent and get your life together. See, you're supposed to be up in the pulpit preaching the good word to the people. You running around like your ass is on a talk show in your church, running on people that sleep, and talking about people walking around in the long trench coats. Like, why do you care about that if you don't get your ass up there and preach a good word? Let's get into this child with Jamal. He stayed doing the absolute damn most. All right, let's go. Shout out to Neighborhood Talk.
Now unto him who's absolutely able to do anything but fail. May God make you sleepless. Come here. Zoom in right here. Now unto him who will make you sleepless until you help somebody.
That's embarrassing. Why would you do that?
Make you restless until you help yourself.
That's embarrassing. That lady probably worked all night.
Come on.
She probably worked a night shift and said,
now,
you know what? I'm still gonna go to church the next day. You don't know what a person's situation is. She could have narcolepsy. She could have pulled a double at work. You just never know. You never know. She probably came up in there on 2 hours of sleep and said, I'm still come up in and try to get me a good word, even though I know he ain't gonna preach about nothing but a dress. I'm still gonna come up in here, and you're gonna put a camera in that lady face and embarrass her when she's laying there asleep with her mouth open like that. You should be ashamed.
Y'all know it is not this cold. Back up. It is not this cold out here. It is not this cold. You shouldn't even have this in Atlanta. Look at her do. It is not this cold. All right, we gone. What's the benediction? Oh, rest, rule, and abide with thee. Oh, I got another one. Look at Matthew Hinton. North Pole. It's Black History Month. And another one. Look at this. Let me look at you right here. Those of y'all that have not been tithing and you wearing fur coats, God ain't gonna bless you. Repent. Do better. Love y'all. See you on Tuesday night. Have a great day in the Lord. Now I want to hear
see, that's why I won't be stepping foot up in there, honey. Them people can go buy them a fur coat. How you know what they doing? See, just because they got on a fur, so black people can't look nice and dress nice and step out and represent. So it means they're not paying their tithes because they got on a nice little trench coat, a nice Roberta Cavalli, a nice little piece of fur or whatnot. See how black people think? That's just a hot ass mess, but that's Jamal for you, honey. All right, so let's get into this last topic, okay? We got an update on Brenae, okay? Brenae Big Boob Kennard here. Who was sleeping with somebody's husband, Akira's husband, and now her ass owe almost $2 million because she got an alienation of affection lawsuit slapped on her ass. And now, since she's been speaking so boastfully and saying she ain't paying nothing, the judge said, oh yeah, well, I got something for your ass. And Akira's attorneys also got on her ass. Let's get into that update, shall we? Because I got it, girl. Oh, yes, we do, Lord. Let's get into that update, honey. You never tell the judge what you ain't gonna do. She said she'll never see it. She said about Akira, she'll never see it. Well, the judge said, bitch, yes, she will. So according to this document, they are getting ready. Y'all ready for this? Let me get, because I had to make a little note, so I don't forget, y'all. Make a little note. So I got to let me refer to my notes. And y'all know I don't like doing notes, but I need notes for this one. All right, so now Brenae was stalling on them damn payments that she was supposed to make. And it says that Akira's attorney has filed paperwork to start the garnishment of Brenae's social media money. Y'all know she went viral on TikTok, so she's making quite a bit of money. All right, she had over, like, I want to say like 1 million followers or close to, but she's making a nice little bag over there on TikTok. So now Akira's attorneys have now filed a motion to start garnishment on Brenae's social media accounts, okay? Now, Brenae has less than 3 weeks to list the items that she would like exempt from garnishment. Now, it says that Akira could receive up to 25% of Brenae's monthly income. So, says so if she makes $20K per month, it says that Akira will get $5K from that $20K. What do y'all think about that? Now, Akira's ex-husband also has filed an alienation of affection against Brenae's now husband, who used to be Akira's husband. So now they're about to go through this same situation again, where millions of dollars are getting ready to be suctioned from their household because they could not keep their ping-pings in their pants. So this document on my screen, as you guys can see, is the document from the courts that's asking for Akira Montague, who is the person who was married to Brenae's now husband, asking that that Brenae Kennard, okay, the person I just showed you the picture, that she have her finances garnished. All right, so it says here, a judgment has been entered against you in this case, captioned above, in which you have been ordered to pay money over the judgment creditor. Y'all see that? So that will begin this month, you guys, okay? That will begin this month, okay? Where the garnishment for Brenae Kennard will begin, and the lawsuit where her now husband is being sued by her ex-husband for alienation of affection, the same thing that she just went through with Akira. She's now getting ready to go through that again. So they're not going to have money for an attorney. So she's going to be up shit creek again. They probably going to have to represent themselves because they're going to be spending out all this money per month to pay back Akira. Look at how the Lord worked, right? So they are in North Carolina. So if you're in North Carolina, child, somebody messing with your husband, you better go ahead and get that money. It's called alienation of affection. And that is what happened here. All right. That is it. And that is all for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please sound off on all the topics that we discussed. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Now, unless we have some breaking news, I will see you guys tomorrow, all right? But I will be combing the YouTube streets to see what happened. If we have breaking news, I'll be back. But if not, then you guys have a wonderful Sunday. Y'all eat good, stay warm. If you have snow, please stay warm out here and be careful out there in them streets, all right? Thank you to my top flight mods, Tiffany Thomas, Rose Armstead, and Truth TV Podcast. Thank you to all of my Caramelians. Thank you to everyone in the bushes and everyone watching in the chat. Please don't forget to tap the like button. Please don't forget to hype this video and subscribe to the channel if you've not done so. And also go over to my Rails World page and subscribe there and hit the like over there as well. Please don't forget to also check out my parody videos that I've been uploading as well. And you can please hit the like on those to support. I really appreciate you guys. You guys have really been supporting those videos, and I thank you guys so much. All right. Love you guys down. I appreciate the support for my videos. Until the next video, bye.